Okay, it started. Now introduce us. 'Cause
Okay. Take like what, 3? Okay, anyway.
No,
So
second
we have
take.
we have Jimothy, aka Jonathan, aka Siphon.
No.
And then we have Roomba, who's currently at the toilet, aka Donut, aka a vacuum cleaner.
AKA
And then we have
door.
Duck, aka 1800 proof vodka, aka Duck, aka Rager.
AKA cocaine opioid, what?
No, not yet, buddy.
Are we waiting
All right,
for
then we have
first...
me, aka Yerizo, aka Jack, aka jet ski,
AKA you.
and all that crap.
AKA mechanical jet ski Yarzo Jack.
Aka the god of this channel,
Okay, so
or the god of this Discord channel, loose.
why did we wait till the second, technically called the first episode, to introduce people?
What? Oh yeah.
Huh?
I mean, hey, it wasn't my idea. Don't.
Okay,
You're the one that wanted to make a freaking podcast when I'm overdosed on caffeine.
Yeah, when he's overdosed on Jolly Ranchers.
okay.
My nose is awfully ruddy. It's probably the Santa hat, not gonna lie.
We just gotta wait for Roomba so we can tell some stories.
Okay, I'm gonna just take this.
Anyway, I might as well go and start. So, what should we talk about?
I don't know. You're the host apparently, because you and
Yeah, I'm not smart.
Okay, I know you're not smart.
Oh, shut up. Just pick something.
Okay,
This reminds me of one of the clubs I have. So pretty much it's a therapy station for boys, but instead of actually
podcast?
doing therapy, no, yeah, the
Oh, okay.
podcast reminded me of a club I have in my schools. It's called Brother Box. So pretty much
Oh.
it's therapy session for boys. Only when we talk. The things we go outside, we drop each other on our heads 24/7.
maybe it's
The one who attacked.
Alright, so
The one who attacks first gets-
what should we tell stories about if we have any?
Okay, school. I'm gonna bring up some school things.
Some school, okay.
There's this kid. We're gonna call him Jeff, because I don't want to get sued.
Sue. What do you mean sued?
You can get sued if you release people's names. Like.
Alright, well, I go to your school, so is he in our grade?
Yes.
Last name starts with a what?
S. Retard. Small kid. Blue jacket.
Blue. What does it rhyme with?
Radon.
Oh, okay. I know.
I'm gonna text you it because you're kind of retarded.
I know it. I know who it is.
Jeff
Yeah,
Bezos.
he likes spooning people, right?
I sent you the name, but he's like an ISS every day.
Roomba is done sucking the phone out of the toilet.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh.
he
Okay.
got
Also, yeah,
mad
Romo,
at me.
we went ahead and started the podcast.
I noticed.
Episode 1. AKA 2, but screw it.
Hey, we're confusing.
AKA 3, 4, and 5 because we
Yeah.
had like 5 takes.
Yeah, we're just a rip off
Third
Misfits
day.
podcast.
But the first one
Yeah.
was actually taken. The other one wasn't. Okay, but he got in trouble for slapping me.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
all
he
the
did.
teacher did was say, you should keep your hands to yourself. Like, wow, that's really helping a kid that's in ISS every
Yeah,
day.
he got ISS for it too. Just like barely slapping somebody, he just gets
Wait,
ISS.
He got ISS for that?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
He became a 4th grader. He said he was at the 4th grade class.
I knew he had ISS, but I didn't know the reason because he sat right behind me and I was talking to him.
Oh, okay.
And some of the 4th graders were taller than him.
It's either 4th or
Right.
5th.
He was in 4th. And,
Okay.
I said, so, why is that girl over there taller than you? And he said, shut up.
I should have said that. Because, big boy over here, bigger than everybody.
Hey, just because you're like 5 inches taller than me doesn't mean anything. Taller than
5
Joe-
inches.
That's a lot.
I'm taller
That
than
is a
LeBron.
lot.
I mean,
I
it
am
feels
also
like a
ta-
foot, I gotta admit.
I am also taller than a lot of people, but my 5'12", 180 friend.
180 friend? You mean vodka?
180. Yeah. I'm totally talking about the
Okay.
vodka.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about the freaking rapper Jackson person.
Yeah, you see people from the freaking podcast. We are retards.
Yes, we
Retards, but
dead.
smart, just like the misfit.
I'm just gonna
misfits.
say a fake name, freaking Daniel something. Yeah, I'm gonna call him that. So
We
yeah,
have a retard in our
Daniel.
class named Daniel. Not
Okay,
gonna say
let's
last
pick a
name, so I
different
don't get
name.
sued. No, that's fine. I don't care about it.
I swear, if Jack or any of you ever walk up in Brooklyn and I recognize your voice, I'm just gonna scream out caffeine, and if you laugh,
No, it's us.
Hey, just walking up on your block.
All you
Okay.
need
Hey,
is 5 jobs,
everybody.
Roger.
oh yeah, so we have a new student. His name is whatever name.
Just say Jaden. Just say Jaden.
Yeah, we have a new student, Jaden. It's one of your voices. Caffeine! You start dying. That's how I know.
Alright, so
Okay.
topic. I don't know what to
This
talk
kid-
about because I want to tell a story.
Okay, let me just tell this real quick story.
Oh,
This
okay.
kid
Wait. Okay,
in
go ahead. Yeah.
second class, he just randomly wrote, "New student coming, Joe."
Oh yeah.
And
Joe.
the teacher actually thought there was a new student. He went up there and
Who's
explained
Joe?
it to her. It was supposed to.
Can I have a Joe?
See,
Joe?
the people in my class, they don't have humor.
Brains. Oh, okay.
Like,
They don't have friends.
I said that they don't have brains.
I heard friends.
I heard friends
brains.
also.
I heard brains.
I heard friends.
Frames.
I heard frames.
Guys,
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
an
let's just go
idea.
with that. Friends that are also their brain. They do not.
They're not
Guys,
friends,
I have a-
friends.
Guys, I have an idea.
What?
So fiends always be 50 cent, right? So I'm gonna walk up with $1.50. I'm gonna say, give me $1 for $1, and if he has $1, he's gonna give it to me because he likes that joke. I'm gonna take his $1 and give him 50 cents.
But
It sounds like you're just ripping someone off.
No, but he owes him 50 cents.
I'm gonna get a whole dollar for 50 cent, but I'm gonna have actually 50 cent because I gave him 50 cent back.
Alright. So, random idea. Should we talk about us or our family members' childhood?
I think we should talk about ourselves because if there are any viewers, they need to know who we are. And
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
they
what
do.
we're like.
That was kind of the point of episode 1, but we can.
Yeah,
use
that
the-
would
yeah,
be the
yeah.
point of
That's
episode.
Yeah, it pretty
Alright.
much laid out who all of us were.
Alright, yeah, so... Alright, so I'll go ahead and start first. So, this is about, like, my childhood. Let's just say, my like, couple years of life, let's just say it was not fun. Because number one,
Oh,
I had a
God.
problem with my lungs and I couldn't breathe good. Number two, I didn't let the doctors do anything, like, unless my mom was there, because, you know, people call me, or no, I call myself a mama's boy, because I always used to be with my mother. Like, if I did not have my mom for, like, 1 second of the day, I would, like, go berserk. Just, like, start going sicko mode. Or, like, I don't know, something like that. Also, my freaking... God damn it, okay, I forgot what I was saying. But, yeah, okay. So, random story.
Yeah, just
Shit.
tell a story about your past life. Or
About my
well,
past life, okay.
Right.
Past life.
I didn't
Alright,
know what to say.
alright, I'm
Your
gonna
past.
talk about the story that I was...
I think my sugar
and-
crash wore off.
Okay, okay, good.
That's
So,
good.
So I was kind of young, and this is when I started to get into guns, because I am a very big gun nerd. I know basically like all the stats about them, what they're chambered in. Not really the models,
Stats.
but
All
yeah.
I care about if it
yeah, let's
shoots.
say that. All right, nah. So it was my papa. Yeah, it was my grandfather, which we just call him Papa, and me,
I
or
don't
like and I,
wanna
and
die.
I'm trying to speak here.
What?
Okay, okay, screw that. Okay, so we were going to a shooting range because I wanted to go shoot some guns, so we decided to do that. And like I said, I was a kid, so you know I couldn't shoot any of the big boys like the 5.56 that we had, or like the AR-15 because we had one back. Okay, yeah, we had one, and then we got a new one that's chambered at 308 now. It's fun, but anyway, so the first couple of guns I shot were like tiny, you know, like the 22 rounds, 22 cal, 22 long rifle out of like some revolvers and pistols, and then I started to move up on the ammo. So I shot two 9mm guns. The other one went fine. One of them was a Sig Sauer, or however you pronounce it, and
I'll just give you blanks. I'll tell you there's bullets in there and you shoot it.
I mean, yeah, but one of them was a Sig. And I just started shooting it. So I shot it like 5 times, nothing really happens. I
Waiting
put a
for
new
you to
clip in
say
there.
It ricocheted right off of you, or right.
I'm getting to the part. Okay.
Oh, that did happen.
So no, shut up. So I load another clip. I shoot a couple bullets. Somebody, like a manager of the shooting range, he walks in because it was an indoor shooting range. He walks in and he tells me that I shot the roof, even though that I was aiming right at the target. I shot the roof somehow. So you know, I was like, okay, whoopsie daisy. I won't try to do that again.
You felt the recoil before the shot.
I mean, yeah, the next couple bullets, I shoot the roof again, and he starts getting pissed. So it's like, okay, either he's not going to shoot that gun again, or you, like, really got to be careful. So I was like, okay, whoop-de-doo, sorry about that.
Whoop-de-doo.
And, like, the next frickin' round to the gun go well, I shot, like, I don't know, a mag of it, and then went fine. And then I shoot the roof a 3rd time, and we almost got kicked out, but I just put down the gun and I said I won't use it anymore. So I didn't. And yeah.
Then he proceeds to shoot the roof with the whole 2 mags.
Yeah, so let's just say, I almost got kicked out of a gun range because I shot a roof. Alright,
And then when he comes back 10 years later.
Alright, I go next.
Okay, hey. Me,
Hi.
it's me.
Simon, aka Jonathan.
Yeah, me.
Ah.
So what do I start off with?
It doesn't matter. It's like something from your childhood or something.
Well, I enjoy Mountain Dew, Doritos, and gambling and Roblox. So those are some really good things.
Fancy gamer.
Childhood memories.
Let's just say Jonathan's childhood was a lot of drugs, just like Swagger Souls.
No.
Hey,
no.
that reminds me of me.
Oh yeah,
So,
caffeine.
there's this
One
one
hell of a
time
drug.
I went axe throwing.
Uh oh.
There's your
I
problem.
am so jealous right now.
Did you become that like that one girl that almost died?
No, I didn't die.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Oh, I thought you died and then you had a funeral a couple months ago. Oh, okay.
Okay. How did I have a funeral if I'm still alive? But
That was the sarcastic joke for you of the village joke.
and it had almost flipped back and cut my wrist, but it didn't. It was at least like 2 inches away. Glad it didn't. And it just bounced right off the board.
Okay, so you basically did become that one girl. Cause like it ricocheted and like it almost hit her
No,
in
it didn't
the face.
ricochet. I forgot to release it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? So was it still in your hand or did it fly out of your hand?
And then
He forgot to let go of it.
So how did it hit the board?
But,
And
I
then-
don't know.
Some guy tried to hand me a beer, and my mom got mad because I grabbed it. She told me to give it back, and the guy, I knew who the guy was. He works with my dad, so I was like, okay, he's giving me a beer, I get to drink it, I'm gonna have a party. But my mom took it from me, and gave it to my dad, and then he drank it, had a party.
How old
Could've
were
been
you?
me. What?
How old were you back then?
It's like, it's last year, it was like 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
Wait. No, it was like a year ago.
What a vast difference there.
Yeah, I think I might have had some of that beer.
Alright, who wants to go next?
And
Is
he
Roomba
trying to inject.
Roomba's not there, so duck, go.
Alright, duck. Yeah, duck, go.
So this is gonna be good.
Tell
When
a
I
different story
was-
from the last podcast episode.
But so when I was young, I had a heart problem.
I did too.
Yeah.
I
Well-
had an everything problem. I had lung problems. I had a heart problem.
So I had to get like kind of a laser surgery to like take the bacteria out. But right after
Oh.
that, I got addicted to caffeine.
Uh oh. Here it all starts, ladies and gentlemen.
Jolly Ranchers and some sweet tea. Or iced tea.
So this is how it started.
North, I don't know if you have sweet tea up there.
Sweet tea.
Yeah, you got that in the
We're getting off track.
Anyways, so I was at the cafeteria, right? People switching lunches and stuff. And then my friend, my only friend that left me literally 1 week after this happened, gave me a grape soda. I chugged that thing so fast, and I had my first sugar rush. I was 6 years old. And ever since then, I've been getting high off of caffeine.
I do the same thing. Every time we have a dance at my school, I buy all the Mountain Dews.
Oh yeah, because those exist. I forgot those did.
I'm probably not gonna go to prom ever again.
I've never gone to a dance.
I
They
go to 'em
never.
because I like
They didn't have any. They didn't have any sugary drinks or food. They just had normal food and freaking water.
Yeah, like where's the pizza and the Mountain Dew? And
I
the-
know.
If they had that, I would go crazy.
Yeah,
I
you
would
would
be
come
hyped
to our
up
school
on
and everything would be
caffeine.
hunky-dory.
So our school used to let you have your phones out. You could go to the computer lab.
I know they did. Yeah, like they used to. But no, since the school are stupid.
Okay, well apparently we.
My school had a reason. My school had a very good reason.
You kind of
What is
interrupted.
happening? What is
Oh.
happening?
Oh yeah, we're
What's
telling
happening?
about stories from our childhood, and
But our school keeps losing principals because they don't pay them enough. And then we got stuck with some gray-haired old lady that doesn't care about the pay. She just cares about torturing children.
Oh,
I know
We
she
get one
does.
field trip a year.
Oh, that reminds me of my old public school.
That reminds me of my second grade teacher that turned into the freaking assistant principal.
What?
So what
My
happened?
second grade teacher.
We got a really
failed me.
fat lady, and she
Oh, no.
was the actual worst.
Oh god. So my second grade teacher failed me because she was a B word, okay?
Okay.
And no, my
You said
parents
it,
are
not
too
me.
close now. So she turned into my assistant principal. Oh my god. Let me tell you, I still hang out with one girl that was in that class, okay? And she is massively depressed, and so am I. I got over it because of one thing. Wanna know what that one thing is?
Caffeine.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's how it is. Anyways,
That's how it be.
so now,
How it do in the neighborhood?
so now she became happier. Wanna know how?
How?
Antidepressants.
She became our school's freaking candy dealer, bro. I'm not kidding. She be
Your what dealer?
candy dealer, bro. She got She has one piece of Jolly Ranchers for like a flat nickel, bro.
That's not bad.
Like, she would literally give you a whole pack of M&Ms for 25 cents.
Whoa, that's not that bad actually.
Like, she is a good dealer, bro. Then there's another kid that tried it, but he says it's for too high, so everybody goes to her, and she runs out of stock too fast. And she mad happy now, and I'm proud of her.
Wow.
Nice.
I buy from her almost every day, and I
Our
feel bad about it.
school used to have like the best food, and then
I know we used to have
Obama
good
came
food.
along.
We used to actually have like good food, like that. Now that's
I
something,
never
like,
had good food in any of my schools.
We
I know, we used to-
some
we used to have
before
decent
Michelle
food.
Obama came. She came along and was like, "Food, no. Eat this dog."
Taxes? Yes.
Food, no. Eat dog.
Like, if they fed this dog, it would still have hair in it.
Oh god,
Probably.
oh no.
Oh.
They would put a sticky note on it. Sorry, we forgot to remove the hair. You can try our macaroni and cheese without the cheese.
I mean,
Just back.
Or our salad
It's only
with
mac.
extra lettuce and no.
wait, no.
It's
When you have a bowl of mac but no cheese.
Wait, no,
instead of
wait,
instead of
wait,
cheese,
no.
it's freaking Parmesan cheese.
Wait, no, it's not called mac and cheese. It's just called mac and.
Mac
Where'd the
and
cheese
Mac
go?
and.
Okay, so if a guy named Mac started dating a girl, would she be called Cheese?
no, but his jokes will. Oh, funny joke, funny joke, funny
Sammy
joke,
Sammy joke. Funny joke.
Funny joke.
I was gonna call
Funny
it
joke, champ.
I'm confused. about
Ow.
Imagine putting Parmesan cheese in water and just boiling it so that it becomes
Oh yeah.
cheese.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna talk about my friend.
My God.
Jonathan, you probably know him. Really short. He's a freaking monkey. He climbs
his
the
name
stalls a
ASCAP?
lot. Alright, let's just call
My
him
God.
it. Is his name Joey?
no, it's it rhymes with Brylan.
Ryan.
Rylan.
No.
Door keeps knocking on itself.
Who
Wait, I
keeps
need
knocking
to-
on itself? What?
Just like a week ago, I was in a shower and I
Oh.
closed my eyes really hard for like 5 minutes
Mic on.
straight, and then I saw
Mic
this
on.
really creepy ass face, and then I opened my eyes and then the door started banging really freaking loud, and I just screamed at the top of my lungs. I was like,
Mic on.
Donut
What was behind the
screaming
door?
is the best thing.
I
What was behind the door?
I'll give you an example. It was just like,
Did your parents have to use the bathroom or something?
yeah, no, my dad was like, get out the damn shower, dude. Come on.
Yo,
Mic
Fought
on.
for my life. What happened?
he fought for his life.
Alright,
His
anyway,
little
so-
brother came in with the freaking mic
I don't
reps.
have a
Where
brother.
okay, no, where I left off on my story. So, we have this kid. I'm just gonna call him Brayden for now. So we don't really get.
I raid him.
Wait,
Yes,
can you
yes.
text me his name?
Yeah,
I
hi,
don't know
Brandon.
him.
Oh my God.
Wait, is he
Alright,
in
hold
this
on.
Discord?
No.
Okay, then I don't know him.
All right, hold on. All right, let me text him to you real quick. Okay, so I'm just gonna call him Brayden. So Brayden here, he is a freaking monkey. So okay,
That's
so okay
Trevor
for
School.
no, for example. So
Oh, yes, he is.
yeah,
Yes,
he is. Yeah, he is.
He
All
can,
right,
like,
so
he can turn himself into an origami instrument.
oh yeah, yeah.
You
Alright,
guys
so-
know Fiend?
Alright, so
Fiend?
he's Brayden here.
Color?
So alright, for example, to show that he's a
Yeah.
monkey. Almost every single time we go to the bathroom, he like climbs the stalls or like something like that. He starts like hopping over them or something.
Mic on.
Hardcore parkour, dudes. I'm gonna see your wee wee. I'm
Yo,
gonna
my
see your wee wee
stalls-
while you
yo.
take a pee.
My elementary stalls were horrible, bro. Wanna know why? Those doors were too big for the actual stall, so they didn't lock. And there was a gigantic angle, like let's say like 60%, like you know, like you know how 90 is like corner, right? Let's say 60,
God.
okay?
Okay,
Alright, yeah,
so basically,
Yeah, so- Yeah,
Okay,
so
so-
continuing with my story, Braylon.
so yeah, like
Wait,
they
what
can
call-
jump, they
what
can
call
jump
Braylon?
over the stalls and jump on you, and then you would be like, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, and then you, one of you would die.
Yeah,
would
so
be one of
continue
you
with my
two.
story. Little Brayden here. Okay, so we go outside like every Friday, and if we can't go outside Friday, then we go outside Monday. And if we can't do that Tuesday, we can't do that Wednesday, you know, blah blah blah. But basically, like every time that we go outside, so our outside time is just a football field and like a small play area. So you see,
Oh my God,
little Braylon
insane.
here, Braden here, and his friends. They always go to the little
playground
play area, and obviously there's like monkey bars and stuff. So little Braden, he just starts becoming a monkey, speed running them, and he crawls through everything. Let's just say he does some of the most dumbass shit, but it's like really freaking funny.
It is.
Yeah, because Braylon is like a freaking god to us. Like honestly.
A whole
Okay,
god.
you know that little spot under the desk where you can put your binder?
Yeah.
If
Yes.
he doesn't want to show up to class, he can sit in there.
He can. He can. He can.
You're just
I'm
sitting
just
in
giving
your.
you a thing.
You're
to
just
show how
you're just
short
sitting
he
in
is.
school, and all of a sudden you just hear rustling in your desk. And like guys
He
flies
just pops
of
out
the
under there.
desk.
He just starts staring at you. He says, "Man, you got some stuff in your binder." It was like, "Yeah, you forgot to turn this in. You're supposed to do it on page 253. You know."
Y'all need some Jolly Ranchers?
Okay, we have this teacher.
Imagine.
I'm gonna call him Mr. Milky Way.
Alright, so who's this person that you're talking about?
Oh, I get it because he has no nuts.
Milky Way.
Funny joke. Funny.
Well,
Funny joke.
I'm calling him that because his name is a candy bar. I'm gonna say
Hershey.
which one. No, not
Crunch.
that.
Send me the
Milky
name.
Way.
Send me the name. Send me the name.
How do you not know? We only have one teacher that's named after a candy bar.
Yeah, wait, we do.
Triple
Oh,
road.
that's not a bar, you idiot. But you know, continue.
Triple road. What is freaking
There we go.
candy cup?
Sure. Candy cup.
Reese's.
No,
Dang it.
but the
Chocolate
Pink Super Bowl, like
He's super bald.
Mic off.
I have an art teacher.
His
that look
superhero
like
name
that.
is Super Bald.
Super Bowl.
Super Bald.
Oh, that's wait. Oh God.
Yo, Mr. Milky Way, if you're watching this, we're sorry. We're doing this as a joke. We're just doing this because we're bored.
Oh, what?
You see, this
My
is 7th
God.
grade life in 2019, Mr. Candy. Hey,
He
honestly,
forgot how to operate
okay, we-
Spotify.
Mic off.
Alright, so I'm also going to talk about a
Mic
story
off.
about Mr. Candy Bar. Now, even though that Mr. Candy Bar is decently bald, but you know he's actually pretty cool. He has like a lot of cool friends. It's like a decently laid back teacher. So, okay, so if anybody's watching this, they probably know about the band Coldplay, and they probably know about one of my favorite songs of it, and like one of their like at least like top 10 best songs, which is Viva La Vida, or however you pronounce it.
I had to go
Um,
find some clothes so I can. I don't even know
yeah,
how
so
to
it's-
fold.
Okay, yeah, so it was Viva La Vida, and
You got karate chop it.
yeah, Mr. Candy Bar's friend, his name was like, I don't know, Dave or something.
It's Daviar and
Okay.
Chank. Those are rigged
Yeah,
names,
yeah,
so they
yeah.
can't
So it's
sue
like,
us.
yeah, so it's like Dave somebody, but he played the like the cello at the beginning of the song for the. He played the hilo at the beginning of the song of Viva La Vida, and I thought that was pretty cool because I didn't know that like Mr. Candy Bar.
Mr.
I had
K.
friends like that.
I didn't think he had friends like anybody.
Oh, calm down. You said that he doesn't have friends. He has a wife.
That surprised me.
Yo, you're gonna get suspended, Mr. Candy Bar, bro.
He's
Telling you that.
not gonna watch this.
I'm gonna send the podcast to him.
No.
We're all gonna watch it in class.
No.
Alright, fine.
And I'm the publisher of this because I have the video file.
Oh yeah.
And it's not family friendly, so we can't play it in class.
Yeah!
And he doesn't have a TV, so there's a good chance that he won't be
He has a
watching
TV.
this.
He has a CRT or whatever it is.
In his classroom. At
I
home,
know.
he has a radio.
He doesn't have a radio. He has a TV, but he doesn't have like whatever it was, cable.
He doesn't have Wi-Fi either. And do you know how I know he doesn't? Because he used to
How?
live near me.
Okay.
And especially when my sister had him. She stayed inside.
Who's your sister?
Some person I'm taller than.
Yeah, fiend.
Okay.
Who was that? Was that the duck or that was the duck or the go? Duck go or vacuum?
Duck, probably.
I hate DuckDuckGo.
Well, you should use it because you're a duck. But it
Duck.
sucks. But
It's telling me to leave. I don't like that.
Right. What other school stories can we tell?
I gotta check the time. We've been a good 30 minutes. That's good enough.
Yeah, that's not bad. All right.
We've been here for like 5.
All right. Let's see.
You've been here for
School
like
stories to
25.
talk about that are actually interesting.
There was that one time I got chased by 10 people and almost died.
Oh.
Hey,
Should I
please
tell that
explain
one?
this to us.
Okay, I'll just lay it out. So I had, okay, do you know those speed friendships that only last like 2 weeks before it all goes to like literal depths of hell?
Yes.
It was one of those, but it was with a girl, so it's got even worse.
Oh, so talk about relationships now.
No.
I haven't been in one. Yeah.
No,
I don't
it was
wanna be
not
in
like
one, though.
that. It was not like
Okay,
that.
okay, fine. Do you believe it?
I'm just saying
Okay.
before freaking Waffle and Fiend goes crazy.
Plays this way.
So after the 2 weeks, I already had 3 scars.
Oh.
Yeah, one in my hand, another one in the same hand, and one in my shoulder. So
Yo,
I
Jonathan,
was starting.
Jonathan.
He's muted.
Oh.
So pretty much, I started running away from her when we had like yard time.
Alright, so, Jonathan, how about you talk about Bagpipe Chanter?
Yes, I want to hear whatever the heck
Who's
he just said because I heard
Bagpipe
bagpipe.
Last name is very close to her last name.
What?
My God.
Timmy,
Alright,
Timmy.
fine.
Doug did do me.
Drake and Josh.
Because bagpipe.
AKA his ex.
My ex, you could have said that.
Oh, okay. But
Oh, I see you. Yeah. Oh, he's high. Give me that one. I need that one now.
Alright, so are you gonna talk about a Bagpipe Chanter, AKA your ex?
You don't even know
Yeah,
what
because
podcast is.
surprisingly, Jonathan here has gotten into a relationship. That surprised me the first time that I heard it. If only Joseph was here, because he's still in a relationship.
Got some more caffeine. How you doing?
Huh?
Just pure
My
next
mom's
pick.
mad at me because she, I keep closing my door on her, and she says tomorrow when I come home from school there won't be a door there.
I hope she's not lying, bro. I want to hear you complain about that. I really want to hear you complain about
I
that.
hope that doesn't happen. So, stories of my ex. First off, she's an idiot.
Oh,
She got mad
Starting
'cause
off
I
strong.
cared about her.
no, what?
She got mad because I cared about her.
What?
Yep.
Oh,
Let me explain. I gave her maybe 2 hugs one day. She's mad. She's
I know you
screaming
did
at
hug her
me.
like every day.
Yes. But she got mad because I cared about her. So I was like, okay. She wouldn't even tell me why she was mad. She just told me, I'm mad at you. I texted her, why? She's like, reasons.
I feel that pain, but I actually knew why. They just didn't care.
But then
We're
she
the
said,
complete
like,
opposite, but I ain't gonna lie.
I honestly didn't care. And like the last
Now
week
you're
we
looking on
were
the wrong
dating-
page. Right. Dang it.
The last week we were dating, I was like, if we break up, I'm gonna have the best month, year, best ever, best.
Oh my god, we are my best friend now.
Yeah, you got depressed about it though.
No, I didn't.
About that.
But look at me. Wait, you can't look at me. Listen to me. You are my best friend.
Okay.
Same thing happened to me in 6th grade.
Oh, whoops, said anything.
Oh,
Oh.
we're talking about
talking over it.
Tarp.
Don't worry,
I was
no.
I was talking over it. No one heard that.
We're talking about somebody named Tarp now.
No. It's
Yes, Tarp.
Trip, and it's not actually his real name, so we can use it.
Oh, okay.
Tripsy. That call them Tripsy now.
No.
Tripsy, no.
Mic off.
Yeah, his real name is the stuff that you like put under a tent. So we're just gonna call him Trip.
Mic on.
So Trip.
Body bag. Wait. Oh no, I did not say
No.
that.
We are streaming, not streaming. Podcast.
Jordan.
Sleeping bag. That's totally what I
We're
meant.
sleeping.
No, no. You put the sleeping bag on this item.
Grass.
What is on the grass?
The tent. The
Starts with a T, ends with a P.
Trip.
No.
tarp.
Yes.
Okay, his name's Tarp. Okay, so Tarp. He was like, he was like, oh, he's depressed. And it was honestly just making me mad that he kept saying that. And I was like, wow. I'm glad I
Yeah,
didn't say
yeah.
that.
Tarp's also in a relationship.
I embraced
I'm
every
like the
single
only
time
one of
someone
my
said I was
friends,
depressed.
besides Jonathan, that has not been in a relationship yet.
I embraced
Back.
every single time.
Back again.
But
Oh, hello.
Roomba back for
Shady's
another 10
back.
minutes
We're
of the
talking about
podcast.
Hello,
relationships.
friend.
We're talking about.
Oh, that's why they call him Slim Shady.
Like,
He's back.
she wanted me to
He's
tell her
back. That's why he.
I was like, wow, I don't even care. You know, what's his name? Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Curly hair guy.
Mamma mia.
Oh, is it?
I'm offended. I am offended.
Is it the
Listen,
person
Doc,
dating
I have
Carly?
really curly
Hi,
hair
Carly.
too.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
really
okay.
sad
So
about that
I know
one.
what you're talking about.
Got mad, or she got
Happy
sadder
Carly.
than, Chandelier. That we
Chandelier.
that we broke
Oh, I
up.
could have just said chandelier. I'm sorry.
But she got sadder that we broke up than Chandelier. So I was like, wow, see how much they care.
Well, she actually cares about someone.
This is why I don't get in relationships.
Yeah, I still
trying to-
remember
This is
that.
why I laugh at everybody that broke out of a relationship.
I still okay, no, I
I'm
still
a bad
remember
person.
that.
This is
one
why
day,
I laugh at the
no, okay.
4 girls that are into me currently.
Oh my god, Donut, and you guys are my best friends. I'm so proud.
All right, so this is about the story of Tarp's girlfriend. Yeah, we
She
were
has
on the
a
bus
brain
one
tumor.
day. Yeah, like she rides my bus. Tarp doesn't,
So-
even though that he should, because that'll be a disaster. But screw it.
So, Tarp's
Okay, yeah,
girlfriend
continue.
broke up with him, hated him. It took 1 month. She ended up having a brain tumor that month, apparently, because they got
Oh.
back together.
Oh.
Now it wasn't 1 month. It was like 1 week.
Oh.
Oh yeah, 1 week she had like a
That
brain
sounds-
tumor.
that
Yeah,
sounds
1 week they hated
terrifying.
each other, and then now they're back together.
So do they still have it or
Have what? The relationship? Yeah.
no? The bad ball that kill people.
Your mic is really quiet.
The bad ball that kill people.
Oh.
The brain tumor?
Yes, the brain ball.
The brain
No, I
ball.
don't think so. But let's talk about Joey.
Alright.
iCarly.
iCarly.
Or yeah, his
I remember
Joey-
iCarly.
Shut up. iCarly is Joey's girlfriend.
Yeah.
So iCarly said, "You know what? I think we need to break up." She told me this 2 weeks before they broke up. I was like, I should warn Joseph. I got to the text message and I said,
Hey man,
You know
you're
what? I
about to
could care
fall
less
into a
about 'em.
sedative depression. Good luck.
no, I didn't say that to him. I didn't even say it to him. I was like, but do I really care about him?
Do I really like this guy?
You see
I
my
don't
answer by the way.
Well, now that I'm wearing all red, I'm just putting my
So 2 weeks later, they
on.
break up. For maybe 3
Again?
hours.
Oh.
Yeah, about. I
was
mean, it felt like
30
it.
hours. She said,
It felt like it.
well, like,
Yo, I
really,
think
it
we
was
should
actually,
break
like,
up.
One day. She said, you know what? I really need time because, like, I'm like.
I just
stressed
need
out
3
lately.
hours apart from you.
Oh
And
god.
the best thing is, their lockers are right beside each other.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Oh no, you just
No,
give me
no.
flashbacks. Oh no, 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 no. Oh
Destiny.
god, no.
Yeah. I share a locker with whatever Thornbull.
Joey.
What's his name?
The
Joey.
girl that I was talking about was in the same gym class as me. Oh my god.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah. And if
all
you
the
don't
boys
have
and
to
girls
say
in the
Keith
same grade
Jackson's
have gym
name,
class
you
together.
Can just call him Testicle Man.
Shut up.
Testicular man.
It comes from
Testicular
his
Man.
last name.
Yeah, my freaking last name doesn't have Testerman. Freaking Jonathan over here calls it Testicle Man.
Well, I have a teacher, Miss D, Miss Dong, Ding,
Miss Dong,
Ding,
Miss Dong,
My
Miss
teacher's
Dong.
name. My teacher's name is Miss
Ding,
Gay.
Ding, Miss Gay.
My teacher's name is actually Miss Gay.
Miss Gay.
So we have a teacher named Louise.
Louis.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Louise.
Cool. Yeah.
There's something wrong with Louise.
Yeah, there's probably something wrong.
Okay. She doesn't assign us homework.
Oh, that's
She doesn't
epic.
do anything. Like, it's epic
That's
that
even
she
more
doesn't
epic.
give us homework, but she doesn't give us work.
Wait, what? Give me
I
that.
wish I
wait,
had
she
teachers
doesn't
like
give
you
us
guys.
much work most of the time.
Like, half the time we don't even get work. All she does is she goes, okay, class, get out your math book. We're going to page 200. We read through a lesson that takes... Our classes are like 2 hours long. She takes 2
Yeah, they
hours.
are.
Like, she takes... Maybe... There's 4 pages per lesson. She takes
About.
30 minutes to go over 1 page. On
That sounds
average.
terrifying.
There's like there's like videos that go with the page. We watch all of them.
Yes. And
That
So-
sounds immensely stressful.
My classes
Yeah, it's
are
actually quite nice because
45
you get like a little
minutes
break from
each.
doing all the math. You just watch the
My
video.
classes are
Dude.
55
on.
minutes each.
Oh, yeah, you're
now
lucky.
That would be great.
Yeah, that would be
I have
amazing.
45
Mic
minutes.
off.
Do you know how much we have to do in 45 minutes? No, it is not easy, bro.
Yeah, the
To finish
shorter-
a whole essay in 45 minutes, including multiple choice and reading 5 stories. Luckily, I'm a good reader, but I'm too lazy to do extended responses, so no.
The shorter the class, the harder it is. That's
Yes.
what I've learned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Louise
I am
says-
very sad
So
about
if
that.
anything, you
Especially
guys have
gym.
it
Like, oh
great.
my god, I have only 10 minutes to play football.
Okay, so Louise is like, okay, this video cuts out right in the middle, but I'm gonna show you half of the part you can see. So she shows us half. It's in the middle of the first problem. So we're like, how do we solve it? And she's like, oh, it just paused. We'll click on the next video on the next page. I'm like, but the next page is over something different.
So let me get this straight. You guys go over a whole lesson in one day.
Yes.
My class goes over 2 lessons in freaking 10 minutes. Do you know how much I have to write? My teacher is freaking crazy, bro. If we have a double period, we go over 5 lessons. I don't care. 5 whole lessons. 5 different topics. It goes from fractions to decimals to freaking multiplication. I don't know. Freaking exponents. I don't know what I'm doing.
Inequalities, equalities, crap like that.
Freaking negative numbers, negative fraction numbers while doing equality integers and freaking decimals all at the same time.
African decimals.
The thing about Louise that I do not like, she told us about irrational decimals. And she's like, oh yeah, you go over that next year. Like, it's where it doesn't terminate or repeat. And I'm like, then what's the point to tell us about it if we learn it next year? So then, the whole time we're taking the pre-test for inequalities, I'm thinking of irrational questions. Because
I'll be right back.
inequalities, the answer has a greater...
Is pizza a vegetable?
Yeah, greater, less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, you know, shit like that.
I answered a problem with 54.
My class has...
I remember, only 54?
Yes, I thought the answer was 54. I didn't know how to do the pre-test.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
didn't either. Like, half of the class didn't.
I'm gonna just explain what my tests look like, okay? I'm gonna just explain what my tests look like. 8 multiple choice questions, okay? Just 8. One of the problems is an extended response. There's 50 questions on the test.
Oh.
So if you do the math, 9 problems minus 50.
Wait, crap.
41.
I have the text. Where did I put it's in my backpack. Give me a second. I'm trying to look. I'm gonna show you the questions we had.
Or what questions?
Treasures of Lemon Brown. It's the name of
Oh
it.
yeah. Alright, so anyway, while he's gone, I'm gonna talk about a story. If he's still doing the podcast, well, it's been about like an hour, but you know. Okay.
It's been 47 minutes. I got time.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about a story of a Tarp
I said 47.
and so it was Tarp and his girlfriend. So Tarp and his girlfriend, like, I gotta admit, like, pretty close. But you know, like, Tarp's girlfriend rides my bus, and Tarp doesn't, and I wish he does, because Tarp is a good friend.
That's what she said.
Shut up. But, you know, Tarp is a good friend of mine. But, yeah, so I requested to him, he actually might switch, but, you know. So, Tarp's girlfriend used to like me.
Oh.
Like, right as she came to school, like, the third,
Yeah,
fourth
great
grade or
quiz.
something, she used to have a crush on
Great
me.
Questions.
Yeah, what's up?
It's just the first front. They just got a back.
How did you get a picture of it?
Oh, there's a PDF of it.
Oh,
What? A PDF of what?
our homework that we had.
Does
Oh.
it give the answers?
No, I looked it up because earlier today. 'cause I'm
Our
trying to
school
do
is
it.
so flawed. They have all the answers on the back of every textbook.
Yeah, they do too. They do with our math textbooks. They have.
You're so lucky. You guys are so lucky.
But we have it for every textbook.
Oh damn, you're lucky.
It's so good.
Well,
Wait,
You guys are too lucky.
Jonathan, Jonathan, what are we gonna put the podcast on your YouTube?
I was thinking of making a YouTube channel called The Gang.
Yeah, the Gang Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to do that and then upload it on that.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna make a podcast channel and then a Me6 bot going to that podcast channel.
Like, that's all we do. Is like there's 9 questions, but it didn't fit on that page on the PDF, so it's on the next page.
Now we had 10, right? No, we had 9.
No,
Never mind.
we had 9, yeah.
Yeah, we have 9.
But this is all we do.
was 2
Let's just say.
times 2.
Alright, so let's just say ELA class is bad.
We.
Led by Mrs. I'm saying her real name. Alright, so the best name, okay, ELA class led by Mrs. Spargle.
Sparkle.
Led by Mrs. Fongle.
Yeah, led by Mrs. Spangle. Let's just say that in the word of swag.
Dongle.
Yeah.
Led by
Okay,
led by Mrs. Dongle.
The funny thing is, it's Asian. That teacher is literally Asian. Miss Ding.
Miss Wing.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna edit some Discord. I'm gonna make a new voice chat name.
The Gangs Podcast or the
Yeah,
podcast.
The Gangs Podcast making. The Gangs Podcast making, and I need to.
Move it up. I can't do that. I'll have
Alright, hold on.
for it.
Hold on.
Ducko. Okay, Ducko's in that chat. Are you going to that chat?
Sure.
Alright. Years.
Oh no, Jack.
There we go.
Okay, yeah.
Yee.
So what's the point of the gang chat if we don't use it?
That's a good question.
I mean, I was gonna use it for future.
The gang chat is just intimate, and this is for podcasts. Big difference.
No, it's just there. It serves no purpose. It's
I was
just
gonna make it for later, but apparently.
Just like Homework
I wanna
Zone.
make sure this is
I know. I mean,
Just
people
like
use
my
it.
chromosome.
If I put the link to this Discord on my YouTube channel.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
Let's see
I
how
will.
many viewers flood in.
2 weeks later, we have like 14.
I'm just gonna make an announcement video. It just says the new gang podcast.
Oh,
What's YouTube
make it
just
fair.
put out everybody's recommended?
Hopefully.
2 weeks later, we have like 50 trillion people in our Discord.
wow.
We just have a
Yeah.
good one here.
See, I was thinking if we use this like like channels where it's publicly invited. We
Hold on.
might use the
I
gang
want to
chat,
make I want to make
But-
I want to make the game podcast channel. That's what I should make. As a Discord server.
but,
Add a server. Create a server. The Gangs Podcast
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Why is
terrible
my
at making-
channel.
Why is my
I'm
keychain
decent.
bended?
Like okay. Me and Trip literally spent 4 hours on a like a Discord server. That's not it. I'm trying to show it to the people watching. That's this. It had streamer chats, like pod chat,
Oh, yeah,
recording
it did.
chats, and it's like you're in it. I turned it to mine, but we had like full rules and everything. And then Trip's like, yeah, let's not use it. And I'm like,
My
"Dang
point.
it." He was the owner of it.
Are you high?
That's what I
Yes.
said to him.
It's Nigerian.
Nigerian.
So, are we...
Nigerian, why are you so
What's the
high? Like,
invite
do you
to
believe it?
this,
Okay, hey Jimothy, I don't think those are math questions.
I said
Those aren't
ELA.
math. You said ELA.
I'm not
Oh
that
no,
high.
On page
I thought they were
479.
No, I thought they were science. No, I thought it was PE. No, it's
Where
fine.
did the years go? That's who left.
Grade
Oh,
7?
oh no, wait.
Why are you're in grade? Oh shit!
I made the channel.
Wyatt, we thought Wyatt ate you.
Yeah, I made the channel. Okay, hold on. Voice channel.
I
Podcast
think you're
making.
going to need to, like, explain this Wyatt thing to the podcast, because they just think you're crazy.
Do the what thing?
Ah yes, Wyatt.
Why?
So let me explain this Latin.
Oh god.
So a couple of years ago,
I'm gonna refrain from crying.
I went to a sleepover, right, in the 6th grade. And this man was one of the most whack people I ever knew. It was like a sleepover of 15 different people. And so let me give you the layout of the first thing I saw. there was a dog pile of 6th graders fighting to the literal death. And I was sitting in the corner of the room filming it. I was like, yeah, you
Do you
guys.
still have the video?
No, I deleted it
Okay,
because my dad was
give
like,
me some,
"Why are you cussing in
abilities.
this
I'm gonna
video?"
do some stuff to this chat.
And
Dang
so,
it, Roomba.
yeah, I know. I might have it on this phone though. I might have it on.
Look for it, and if
Hold
you have
on.
it, I swear I will cry.
Moderation roles.
And I was on. I eventually I put my friend on FaceTime, and he was like, "Nate, where the fuck are you? Why are these people dogpiled?" And out of nowhere, one of my friends decided to drag me in. Literally, dragged me by my legs and threw me in the dog pile.
Bruh.
Brew.
Brew.
Bro.
Brew.
Okay, so do I get at least some?
Who joined?
Who left?
Whoever joined is gay. We're making
I'm making a roll.
Did
I already joined.
Oh.
What do I do?
Bean, we're making a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means be quiet at all times.
So I think.
Siphon, I'm just gonna give you every single frickin'
Don't give me
whatchamacallit.
the last one, cause it's
Yeah,
like
I'm making a
priorities paper.
podcast.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you it.
Yes, I'm in VC. Sergeant Duck, is you stupid? Yes.
No, we're making a podcast. We're not kidding.
Yeah, we're making
Yeah,
a
we're
podcast.
seriously making
What
a
kind of
podcast.
stupid podcast are you making?
Okay,
Hey,
if
shut
you
up.
say one more stupid word, we're going to mute you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna rape you because we're trying to make a podcast.
I said mute, not that word.
God.
What are you talking about?
Vacuum.
Oh no, 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 no!
What?
Vacuum join.
Sorry, I looked at one of my,
Vacuum.
I looked at something.
Sh-
Oh crap. Whoops, guys. Okay, I did some problems. Hello? I did some problems.
Podcast making chat.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
join. Okay.
There we go.
Where is
You
the
realize
duck?
we're going to have to eventually join new people as guests.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
I'm just making this for now. Calm back. I just said calm back instead of calm down. Whoops.
Come back.
Come back.
Mega comeback.
Oh.
Obvious amounts of freak.
This is now the most scuffed podcast on the internet.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, 100%.
Ooh.
I know we don't have smoking stories, crap like that, but you know.
You don't have
We're
Uh,
just a bunch of like 10
I
year olds
might have
making a podcast.
one. Who invited Fiend?
I invited the
Wait,
entire
what?
server.
Oh shit!
Kick.
Why would you do that? Okay,
I'm just gonna
yeah.
kick him and say not now.
No, just make rules for people and then
That's what I'm doing.
modify the.
I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm lazy.
Just do it while the podcast is happening. We're literally just talking. No, actually, I have to look into the. Wait, I just feel like I can play a game while
Wait,
doing this. I'm
wait.
bored.
Oh,
What a faggot.
blue love.
Duck.
Oh, okay.
Where did he go? Okay, I locked the the podcast making machine.
Oh, he's back.
What happened?
No.
no.
There's one of my images.
Oh,
No, that's
I am inevitable.
That's PewDiePie.
PewDiePie. Why does he look like he's being joked?
Oh no!
That was something my friend drew.
I am inevitable.
Did you even spell it right?
Keep in mind, this was like before Endgame, so we were all hyping it up. Fuck,
You
I
can
just
see
drew
what
past
he
a
used. He put.
I just
he
drew
did
past
a
a
great
picture of my
job.
friend that owned. No, not that one. Not one. We don't speak of that one. We don't
Oh,
speak
God.
of that one.
I still have the picture.
I'm gonna download it though.
Okay, continue your story
Image.
about Wyatt.
So, do you want me to continue the sleepover story or just about him?
The sleepover story.
So we played this game called Alien. Essentially, this game is where you're in a giant house, you turn all the lights off, and you sprint from the person that's known as the alien. And so, a little after a few screams, some rustling around on the floor, a group of the 5 remaining survivors decided to walk into a room. This was a group of 5. And so,
Oh,
a
God.
friend of mine named Brady went onto the bed and he was like, guys, I feel something under the bed that's moving. And then all of a sudden, Wyatt crawls out from under the bed, and there were a few shrieks of terror, and then I sprinted out of the room, shut the door, and left them to die. After that, I hid downstairs, inside the couch cushions.
Inside?
Yes, I managed to be squeezed in between the couch and the couch cushions. And so, I was the only one left, right? I peeked my head out, and there were at least 6 people walking around me. I was like, oh, shit. I'm about to die. I'm going to die.
Sacrifice.
So
Sacrifice.
there had actually
They
been
start
one person.
chanting.
Wait,
There had
did
actually
you
been
die?
one person. No. Yeah, I'm dead, guys. Did you know that? I had no clue. He
Of
died.
course I did.
Okay, so there was actually one person left. So I managed to Metal Gear Solid sneak past the guards into the bathroom with the one other person. But there were actually 2 people in the bathroom. So there were now 3. There were now 3 people hiding for their lives in the bathroom. I opened the door, and there's 15 people, one holding a knife to the door. So when I slowly shut the door, and I just said, guys, we're gonna sleep in here. Are you okay with that? We are.
Did you lock the door?
Somebody has a knife
Oh yes,
at the
I
door?
locked the door. Yes, someone had a knife to the door. They were like, "Hey, Nate, what's up?"
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
This podcast going to be an hour and 30 minutes. We're already over an hour, and I don't feel like stopping it now.
Yeah, I don't.
Bet.
Yeah, this is just too
Does
good. This is
anyone
just too
have
good.
any good sleepover stories?
He didn't
I
even
don't watch a
finish
lot
the
of
whole thing.
sleepovers.
No, I didn't finish the whole thing. I'll leave the whole thing or the rest for another podcast.
Okay, yeah, okay. So this is like the most recent sleepover that I have, and this was summer break of this is summer break of last year. So I went over to my friend's house. He moved like a while ago, so he's not here now. But all right, let's just call him Ashton because it's close to his actual name. So
Sebastian.
no, shut up. So I just decided to message Ashton and say like, hey, I'm bored. Can we have a sleepover? And he said like, yeah, my parents are okay with it. See if your dad's okay with it. So I went ahead and told my dad. He was in the basement at the time. I said like, hey, can me and Ashton have a sleepover to start off the summer break? He was like, he started like not agreeing with it, but then he eventually agreed. So I just like grabbed my headset, my iPad, because I didn't have a phone at the time, and a freaking sleeping bag and a pillow. And I
Look,
just
who
ran
doesn't
over.
have a phone now?
Oh yeah, and I just ran over to his house. So, sleepover started pretty well. We messed around in the Xbox. We played some Black Ops 3. Stuff like that. But so
Oh,
Ashton over here, he's
I didn't
I
tell
wa- I wanted to
Duckers
say-
I went about the outside part of the sleepover.
Okay, no, hold on. So let me finish this, and then you can
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
All right. So Ashton, I would say he's let's just say an interesting individual. So, so we were about to go to sleep, and he comes downstairs because we were sleeping in his like man cave down there or something. And he comes downstairs with a freaking unicorn onesie on.
What?
What kind of gay furry stuff is this?
And I was like, okay then. That was kind of unexpected.
Okay.
But we both went to sleep. He slept like in the unicorn onesie without anything on. Or
Wait,
whoops,
what?
without anything on him, like a blanket or
Oh.
something like that.
Oh.
So he just slept on the couch. I slept in my sleeping bag. I wake up, and it was the next morning. I was on the floor in my sleeping bag. Apparently, I, like, fell off the bed or something. And
Probably
then
pushed you
Ashton was nowhere to be seen, I think.
Uh-oh.
I don't remember it that well. I
Uh-oh.
just see him upstairs, I think.
Spaghetti-o.
White
Duck,
king.
this is giving me flashbacks to the bathroom part.
Okay.
Uh-uh.
Duck,
I
please
have,
help me.
I have
What?
to say this.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
this girl had texted
Uh-oh.
me some images
Uh-uh.
of things.
Oh.
Not
Who's that
those
girl?
things.
We don't
Who's that
like
girl?
that.
She sent me pictures of furries getting arrested at mid-funeral.
Oh, that's
Never mind. I like
that.
those.
I like that.
That's pretty
She
good.
was just
Yeah, that's
randomly
pretty good.
sending me pictures of furries, and I said,
Okay, never mind.
okay. And I said, why are you sending these? She responded with another picture. I had no phone.
when
have
you
not
respond
had her
with
number
a
anymore.
picture but no words, that's how I respond.
When someone sends you a paragraph and you respond with K.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I think we need
Yes.
to break up. Okay.
Just
Okay.
okay.
I seen this thing on Reddit. This girl said, I think we need to break up. The guy responds, nah.
No, I
Oh.
don't think I.
What a mad lad, bro.
It's just like an Avengers meme. It's just like, honey, I think we need to break up. And then at the bottom, no, I don't think I will.
I will not let you.
I
I
thought
will
you
not
were
let
gonna
you break
say,
up
I
with
am
me.
inedible.
I am inedible.
I am inedible.
I am inedible. You
You're
cannot
inedible?
eat me.
Yes, I'm inedible.
Oh,
I'm inedible.
Wait, like
You have
edible
weed?
food or edible weed?
I don't know.
These Yarzoros aren't.
I have
Huh?
some brownies. I'm gonna go
I
get
didn't. There should be a truck.
These
named
Yarzos aren't
Yarzo.
shiz. 10 minutes later. Oh, hell no.
Yours
Oh
is
hell
orange.
no!
You ever
Wonder if everything goes
overdose on Capri
silent.
Suns?
Dude, I remember one time as a kid, I got these like yogurt filled drinks, and I chugged at least 25 down
Oh.
at the same time.
Oh.
Now that's my type of party.
I got me a brownie.
It's just like vodka infused yogurt.
Fuck.
I came
I mean, I
back
think
to
it honestly
vodka.
is.
Oh, it's addicting.
I came back to
Frickin'
vodka.
Gogurt.
It was a Go-Gurt. It was like it was a drink, but it was still
I came
classified
back
as
to
yogurt.
vodka water.
Vodka
So,
water.
I heard vodka water. What?
Well, we just came up with a new invention.
Vodka
Vodka
water.
Vodka water?
Go
Just
water.
watered down vodka.
It's just vodka with ice.
Iced vodka.
Just
Iced
cold
tea.
vodka.
Iced tea with Jolly Rancher vodka.
Oh, yeah. Jolly Rancher vodka. That's gonna be a new thing.
Oh,
Jolly
that's
Rancher flavored iced tea.
Jolly Rancher flavored iced tea.
My favorite.
Oh, yeah.
You get
Wait.
your candy and your tea.
We're not
Oh,
sponsored
yeah.
by this. It's not an ad.
We're sponsored by Jolly Rancher Tea, the best tea. Drink tea, tea good.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Jolly Rancher
stuff,
tea.
GG,
Yes.
if you take the blue stuff, I don't know the name, blue raspberry. If you take that stuff and you put it in iced tea, It's like it's just like
It's just
Jolly
what?
Rancher iced tea. It's just like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, Duck, I heard that if you drink vodka and Red Bull and mix the two, it gets you drunk instantly.
Oh.
Like it'll be the equivalent of eating 110 milligram worth of edibles but eating 20 of them.
Oh.
Wait, hold up.
Guess what? Oh yeah, when I was little, I asked my grandpa if he had wings, cause he used to drink Red Bull a lot. He got mad.
Dad, do you have wings? I saw you drinking Red Bull the other day.
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Gives you wings.
Flamgo likes Red Bull. That's why he has
Oh, yeah.
wings.
Flamgo with wings. That'd be scary. Yo, the next episode, I'm gonna tell everybody about Flamgo.
Oh yes, the story of Flamgo and me.
Yeah. That's the title of number 2. Just the story of Flamgo.
I think
The gang
we're
podcast.
gonna record the next episode Tuesday.
Tuesday
Why-
sounds good because then that Tuesday next week is basically the equivalent of Friday for me.
Yeah, cause we're out of school.
Thanksgiving break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Alright,
also,
I'm back.
I mean, I can do podcasts during the week, but I can't do like gaming stuff.
No.
For some reason.
Yeah. I can't do that either. I probably can't even film a podcast with you guys either.
Oh.
So, you said Red Bull and vodka?
Yeah, Red Bull and vodka.
He's trying it.
Uh-oh.
That's basically the equivalent of drinking battery acid. That's gonna kill
Let's
you.
just say my
You're not
neck
wrong.
don't feel too good.
He tried it.
Let's just say my throat might have melted.
And my throat not exist.
My
Duck's the type of guy
Yay!
that probably, if you name a drug, if you just say meth, he will be like, what type of meth? And name every type of meth.
Mesothelioma, hepatitis C.
Like,
Frickin' neon. Have y'all tried neon yet?
see, like, meth, I wouldn't do meth because that stuff, that's just not good for you.
Well, I wouldn't do drugs anyway because none of them are good for you.
Well, weed.
Weed, alcohol, caffeine.
Think about it. Does weed have any medical benefit for you?
Yes.
Calms you down and stuff.
Yes.
And caffeine is literally just legal cocaine. Caffeine is just legal cocaine, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to y'all.
Do you snort it?
Sometimes.
You just get a.
Cause if you, I'm just saying, if you actually eat like caffeine powder, you will spit yellow.
Yo, I gotta
I'm the type of
leave.
guy that would go to what's a store and buy like 4 gallons of sugar and just snort it before you get out of the store.
I gotta go.
One of
I
my
really
friends just
wanna
walk
hear
into
where
the
this
store.
is going.
Ariel, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, nothing.
Hey, son. What are you doing in your room? Nothing, Dad.
Alright, son, see you later.
Alright, son. Have a good day.
Okay.
Hey,
so
2
you
days
would
later.
be the guy that instead of having bags of like cocaine, you have bags of sugar. You get stopped by
That's
the
the
cops all the time, and then they just have to
beginning.
test it.
Beginning drug dealing.
Judging by, I think this is in YouTube guidelines,
I'm
we
sad.
don't support drugs. We just talk about them.
I'm sad.
The only drug we support is caffeine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yo, do you want to know? Do you know why? Do you want to know why I'm sad?
Why?
We ran out
Why?
of Twinkies.
Anyways, I gotta go. I'm gonna leave the podcast.
Aw.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I'm probably
might
gonna
end
get
it
Tail to
soon.
leave soon, and I'm gonna ask for
Up
more
to
caffeine
an
before I
hour
go
and
to bed.
15 minutes.
Oh.
So it's been about an hour and 15 minutes, so we might end it soon. Don't know.
Zuck.
Probably.
Because
Wait, an hour 15 minutes?
yes. Have we mind blown? Yes. Right.
How long have we
ran
been
out of
recording?
Twinkies, so I just got
judging by this is the second one, 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yo, what should I get? I have stuff.
We need to get some more people on this podcast. So far, we just got 4.
Any DJ?
Who else would?
We
Who
need
else
like
would be it?
6. I think that's a good amount.
Maybe Newbie, Paul.
Nubis.
Nubis. Yeah, I need Nubis.
Hey, Jack.
Huh?
Remember the Skittles crew?
No.
You glitched so bad because you were just saying "and" for like 5 minutes.
Whoop.
All I was, Oh. But my connection to Discord keeps going from 1 bar to full bar.
I forgot how to check.
It's in the bottom left of Discord.
Oh, I'm at 3.
I'm not-
Fiend wants to join, but he barely
Rosta
talks.
my pasta. Yum, 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 yum. What? What?
Fiend wants to join, but he doesn't talk enough, so probably not.
Eee.
Oh, well, I could invite him to it because I'm the one that made the roles. Well, I made 1 role. Podcast
Good.
co-host. Yeah, because I locked this podcast, only podcast co-host. Because I'll be, like, giving out this Discord code.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get Joseph in this. We gotta get Joseph in the podcast.
Like, I would say he's good, but he's just never on.
Yeah.
We need people that will be on a lot.
Me.
Yeah, you. I'm usually on
Quack.
it.
Okay.
Because, like, if a person's on maybe once a month, that's not gonna do.
That's not gonna. Yeah, that's not gonna go.
It's not gonna be, like, consistent with. Like, I mean, they can be there, like, as a guest.
Mhm.
Kinda.
I guess.
I have an idea.
Hmm.
So, like, on every month, at the first of the month, we pick, like, a random person, random Discord user that gets to be a guest on the podcast for a day.
Okay.
Seems like a good idea if we run out of ideas to talk about and they have good ideas that they want.
Mhm.
And, like, it gives people reasons to join the Discord.
Yeah, it does.
I say we should give, like, out Discord perks. I guess it's kind of like maybe maybe videos go out a day early on Discord than they do YouTube.
Maybe.
I'm just thinking of reasons people would join it because, yeah.
I'm getting car crashers. 21
Should we
new
let-
messages. What the hell?
Jeez, who's messaging you? So, I think we should end this.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's not a bad start to the podcast. So you gotta admit.
I mean, we got 2 hours and about 20 minutes of 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah. Get the mission accomplished.
We have episode -1 and 0.
Episode negative
Bro, how many episodes we already made? Like 5?
2.
One is each hour? Okay, I'll be honest, I like the first one better.
Yeah, the first one we had more to talk about.
Yeah.
The first one was funny as hell, bro.
It was, because we had riot stories.
Yeah, we gotta get more people.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
like, if you have...
Yeah, the next episode I'll talk about Flamingo.
Yeah, see, the more people we have, the more stories that can be put in the podcast, making it
Yeah.
just funnier and more enjoyable.
Uh-huh.
Because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I think we should do.
I guess that's the end of the first episode, not including the 0.
This is the 10th
This is
episode,
the 0th
guys.
episode. The last one was -1.
Oh, okay.
Wait, 0, 1.
Yeah,
wait,
so
does that mean this
episode
one's
0,
gonna
that wasn't that bad.
Eh, whatever.
it's butter after
There's another episode Monday. I don't know, Tuesday.
Probably
yeah,
Tuesday.
Oh no, that's a good, oh yeah, Monday you can make the actual channel.
Yeah, that's what I usually during the week. I just focus on working on what I'm doing.
Yeah, I can do that.
Cause like, oh crap, dude, I need to make an invite code. Edit link, expire.
Yeah, we gotta tell like our entire school about this. Like the entire 7th grade about the gang podcast.
Okay, the problem.
Yeah, I'll
with
tell
that
my
is,
school too, but a lot of them wouldn't care.
Rasta my pasta.
This was funny, but I think like, I just got like tired-ish. I guess like not really tired, just like. I don't think the second one will do as well.
You know what can help tiredness?
Caffeine.
Uh,
See, the only thing I have in my room is the first drink I had, which I use before the podcast because it gives me energy. It's Razor's energy drink, because I buy a lot of stuff from Razor. Supportive of them.
Mhm.
They have a gaming drink.
Mhm.
It's good. It works. It's overpriced. The cup I have was $25.
Oh,
Jesus.
what you got? Did you get gay fuel?
No, I got it's called Respawn.
Oh.
It's on Razor's website. But like, the cup was $25, but it's a good metal cup. It's like durable though, which I like the cup. But I spent maybe $20
Excuse me, sir, what are you eating?
on
Food.
10 packs.
Some pretty hard food.
It's like 10 packs.
I'm eating ice.
You.
A pack is a
human.
serving, so there's 10 serving for like $30. And the thing that I like about Gamer Subs, which after I run out of this stuff, I'll probably be getting that, is it's like cheap per serving. It's maybe 26 cents per serving. These are like $5 per serving, but they're good. They get through the end of the podcast. Yeah, I think this was my last one. Next podcast, if I fall asleep during it, it's because I ran out of stuff.
Yeah, podcast number 0, because -1 was last.
Yeah, I think we might do that. I'll probably just change this one to 1 and that one to 0.
Yeah, 0. No, the last one to 0, this one.
Just call it the first. Just call the first one introduction, and then call it 0.
Your mic is quiet.
You should call this one introduction, or
Call the first one introduction, and call this one 0.
But see,
Yeah,
the
well,
thing is,
no, call the last one that we did introduction, and then call the last one. Looks like a random
we
title
didn't
in 0.
introduce anybody.
Which one was the funniest
They're
one?
not even the last one. I think I might switch them around though, because this one we mostly introduced each other, and it just wasn't as funny. Like, so I think
The people would get hooked on it.
Oh yeah.
You have to make it funny first, and then chill it out.
I mean,
Cause if you
I'm gonna watch the
Eh.
one we're on right now, and if it's okay, I'll
just watch it,
upload it.
watch the one on Monday, and then whichever one you laugh most from,
I think
that's the one you're gonna pick.
Okay, making it, I enjoyed the first one we did. It was just funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah.
This one, I
5 Johnny Ranchers in a whole garden of iced tea. Yeah.
okay,
I
think
still wanna
this
die.
one I might scratch or I might keep. I
Keep
don't know.
it.
But see, it wasn't. It was just the humor wasn't that good. But I'll think about it. I think I'll keep it.
Leave the white story from this one though, cause that one was still funny.
That was hilarious. We only got part of it though, cause he's trying to get people hooked on it.
Who?
He kind
Who-
of he finished it in the first one though, so you might just want to clip to
no.
that one.
He didn't finish it. I started it right after he ended that story.
Oh,
I got a Bugatti and car crushers.
Because right after that he said we should make a podcast.
wait, didn't you have that?
Yo, Duck, you
idea?
should join me.
I said I had the idea earlier, but he said we should.
Duck, you should join me.
Want.
So I'm thinking, should I just leave for the background of this video, should I like make a I think I'll just use like I'll make a picture and use that because like
Can
I've
you just
been-
like make gameplay of something or like
oh that'd be
like-
a good idea. But like
Or,
most
like-
people, whenever they're listening to podcast or doing other things, that's what I do. I don't know about other people. I heard that's what most people do. Is they're just doing other things while they're listening to the podcast. But
That's what I do.
like, why would you sit there and watch a video of a podcast? Like, there's some things about audio or video listeners that they can, like, see what's going around. But, like, are you really gonna sit for, like, an hour and a half and watch a group of people just sit there talk? Like, they're funny. That's why you would do other things while you're listening. Like the Misfits podcast, that's what I mostly watch a lot. I will do like stuff that I'm doing for YouTube. I'll like edit videos and stuff just listening to that because like it keeps me like kind of entertained.
I just remember something.
I mean, hey, this is
Okay.
kind of like my channel. I just do shit for fun.
See,
Jack,
that's what
you remember
this
that
was-
one time
we did this
where
I
Nobi
had
farted
this
mad,
fun.
where either Jay or Nobi, one of them farted mad loud when I was talking.
But see, you know, if I didn't enjoy when we started this, I would have just stopped. Like, I enjoyed the first one. This one, I mean, I wasn't bored of it. Like, it was fun, but it wasn't as funny. I still enjoyed it the same, though. Who's listening to the Misfits podcast?
Uh huh.
Oh, wait, this is what it sounds like. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that sound track when they start. I might find like an instrumental, some like song with no words in it to use, but I don't want like a dumb song. Like I have a few songs I might use, but I don't want to get copy striked because my first channel, it's already been like a video got striked, and the thing is, YouTube wanted money from it. So what they did is they said, So the parts where the song's not playing, we put ads everywhere. But whenever that song starts playing, we cut the ads because it's copyrighted. Right before the song begins, ad. Right after the song ends, ad. And like, I mean, I get YouTube. They all make all their money from ads. But whenever you're taking, I think it's unnecessary to take some like person who's like wanting to do YouTube, hasn't got ads yet, isn't making any money off of YouTube, and just making all the money off of it. Cause you put ads on their videos. Cause ads get put all over my videos. But whenever I go to monetization, it says no. It just says no. It's like, nope. No money. No money
Why?
for you.
Why?
Because they want money.
But Felix Showbreak don't have that many ads.
What? See, like, YouTubers, they can change the amount of ads they want. And YouTube gets mad when they change it to a low amount. Because they don't get enough money. Because YouTube gives you maybe like a fraction of a penny per view. After you monetize. Because like, you get... because before you monetize, you get a fraction of nothing. But, because 1,000 views is $2. But that, like, I don't do this because I want to make money. But if I do this as a job, YouTubers say, I don't do this for the money. Do you know what I say to them? Would you do it if you got paid $0 per video to do it? Half of them would say no, because most of them, they do it as their job. That's one thing I don't understand. And I think I should end this because I started talking too much, and we just like, I spent 12 minutes talking about one thing.
That's fine.
I know, but I just think I should end this.
Yeah, go ahead. I guess that's the end of like the negative first or what? Which one?
This first episode.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stop recording.